Hello and a warm welcome to my channel. Ask me a stock and I'll cover it for you from a long, medium to short term perspective based on the studies of Ichimoku, which is a Japanese based multi time frame study, and Harmonic Trading Patterns, which is derived out of Fibonacci. So if you would like me to cover a stock for you, do write it in the comment section and I'll take it up. Please note it should be only from the listed space, not no private equity unlisted stocks, and it should not be a micro cap stock. Only large, medium, or small cap stocks should be considered. Now, a disclaimer: this is not a trading or a investing advice to you. This is a video purely an educational talk based on the studies of Ichimoku and harmonics. Before you take a decision on trading or investing in the stock, kindly do your study carefully and thoroughly before doing so. Also, please note no money or any kind of transaction fee is charged for this. This is completely free. Now, today's stock is IRCTC, the Indian mini Ratna company with a category 1 central public sector enterprise with a market cap of 58,000 crores. It provides catering of food, packaged drinking water at railway stations, and online travel tickets for the masses. And its catering is 47% revenue, packaged drinking water 7%, while the rest 46% comes from online ticket sales. The stock has come under the Benjamin Graham value screener. And today were the results. We will analyze that also and also look at the charts on how the stocks is doing. So let's go and analyze that. So as results were just declared today post-market, the revenue is year-on-year quite a decent jump, but quarter-on-quarter flat. Same goes for the net profit, year-on-year jump, quarter-on-quarter flat. Operating expenses are down, which is good, and the main reason of operating expenses coming down is a lower interest payout by the company this quarter. In its commentary, the management has said that the first quarter, that is the April-June quarter, tends to be a sluggish one. They expect the next two quarters to do well because of festival season starting. So positive commentary from them as of now. Whatever I have been able to analyze so far. So let's now check out the charts. Now, this is the monthly chart. You can see fantastic listing and pretty decent. And this was a very, very sharp move the stock had seen in 2021, October. So where, an intraday move was as high as 20%. And then since then, if we even ignore, this particular 1 day sharp move which took place, the stock has done nothing. It's gone totally sideways. So one can say in the higher time frame monthly, it is doing a time wise correction in the current scenario. Price wise, not that much for investors, but time wise, yes, long stretch from October 21, still going on in 25, August, almost 4 years in this scenario. The monthly support coming in at 660, while the resistance is quite high, around 860 for the stock. Let's have a look at its weekly time frame and try to decode what lies ahead there. So in the weekly, you can see some sharp sell-off in the month of July. As the June quarter ended, some quite sharp, and we almost managed to hit back to the May levels, where a higher low was formed at that time. Future Ichimoku is still quite bearish. The weekly support is coming in at 700, then all the way down to 675, and then all the way to 675, 650, and then all the way down to 600. This is the April 7th candle, weekly candle open equal to low, which is practically for almost every stock, which was like that. But now retesting those levels. Now let's go and have a look at the daily and the lower time frames. Now, before I go on to further analyze the stock, I would like to inform you that my courses on harmonic trading patterns, Ichimoku, and trading psychology risk management are available. These are made into videos along with PDF, level wise, chapter wise, made into small segment videos so that you can capture each aspect properly with loads and loads of examples of both bullish and bearish scenarios. Both Ichimoku and harmonics are available in English as well as in Hindi, so you can select whichever one you wish to. Trading psychology and risk management is an extremely important aspect of markets, and most traders are either ignorant of it or are avoiding it. And that's one of the reasons why we hear from SEBI that 90% traders are losing money in this market. The course is extremely detailed with bonus material, that is number one, which certain other technical studies are also covered which complement harmonics and Ichimoku. Number two, relative rotation of sector and stocks. That is, at any given time, you could analyze which sector stands out, which one doesn't, and in those sectors, which stocks are looking better to increase your yields. The third, at any given stage of the trend or based on your risk profile at that moment, which option strategy will suit you. Sometimes you want to be aggressive, sometimes you want to be defensive accordingly. And finally, a self assessment toolkit, which would be a SWOT analysis of yours, which you will be doing on your own regularly. That how do I know what my strength is? Where should I continue to work on, stick with? What is your weakness where you need to improvise? What are the opportunities where you can do better, and threats, that is areas and segments in the market which may not be suiting you and you should stay away from. Now, if anyone has a doubt on the courses or anything, the link to the description of all the courses is there in the description box. You can check it out. And if any doubts or anything, you can shoot out an email to me and I'll get back to you on it. Now, let's go back and analyze the stock further. Now, as per the daily time frame derivative data out here, today's data was a 1.1% increase in price with a 4% addition in OI, which is a long positions, fresh longs added, and also it could be results anticipation because last 5 days is completely flat out here, and bulk of the addition has happened today. Prior to this, it was just 1.25% addition, so more of a anticipation of results, but on the bullish side has been taken. In the option data, 700 put has the highest OI, while on the call side we have 730 and 740 where the OI is quite high, and then straight away at 800 in that. Now let's look at the charts. Now, interestingly, out here in the month of April, on the 8th of April, the stock made a abandoned baby bottom out here, which is a bullish three candle reversal. In this scenario, what happens is that on the 7th, that is Friday closing is 4th April, the 7th candle opened below the low of the fourth candle, and it kept below it. But on the 8th, the candle went and opened above the 7th high. So we have a vacuum in this area between the 5th low, 7th high, and the 8th low. This is an abandoned baby bottom reversal, very rarely found in our markets, and a strong reversal candle, especially if found after a major downtrend in the market. Again, like I said, the frequency of spotting one in our markets in the daily time frame not very high. Very rarely do we see it. And IRCTC is not the first time we have seen it. Earlier in 2023, the 22-23, the stock had made an bearish island reversal. This time a bullish island reversal has happened. And both that time also it was quite successful. This time also we've seen a decent pullback. Now this is not yet covered. The abandoned baby bottom, three candle bullish reversal is still active out here. Now let's go back and analyze as per Ichimoku what lies ahead. Now, the daily time frame has got support at 695 down here. That is the abandoned baby area, and to 705. Below that at 685, there is one more support out here. So those are the levels of support one can look at: 705, 695, 685. While the upside resistance is at 740, then all the way we are hitting towards 760 and then 800 odd levels right now. The baseline is not going to be flat for more than one or two candles. So that sideways trend is about to come to an end. And anyway, tomorrow morning, we will see a result reaction to the stock. Let's have a look at the 60-minute time frame for immediate reaction tomorrow, what it looks like. So long future Senko be flat out here, which was acting like an hurdle, you can see from the last few days out here. And now this line is trying to push its way up. The 60-minute resistance is at 740, while the support comes in at 720 to 715 for the timing. Extremely sideways for the last few days. So not a major trend decider in this current scenario. So in my reading, a conclusion for this talk would be that I would be looking, I would wait tomorrow at least for some time for that immediate result reaction, let the price settle down for an hour or so, and then look at how the scenario is. So in case we see a negative reaction after a positive opening or a continuous negative reaction, my first attempt would be to look at the stock bit in that abandoned baby bottom area, which would be between 705 and downside to 685 for any short covering of fresh longs, etc. out there, with 660 as my stop loss. Of course, that would be a cash stop loss on a weekly basis, 660, because below that, even the monthly is in jitters like that. So it's something which we have to be careful about as we progress, and that would be the downside. However, if it pushes its way up and I'm looking for a fresh long in the stock, then I would like to see for a fresh entry, a daily close above 740. Let it start sustaining above 740. That's the resistance we have also in the hourly and on the daily. So once it starts sustaining above that, it has a potential to then start moving up towards 900,000. And then we can say that this particular move is a sideways correction, which is, if it stops at somewhere like out here at 700 and at 900 odd, then we cannot also rule out the possibility that this could be a triangle, spend some time and then push its way up above the zone of, I would say, 1025 odd. Then it starts pushing for an upside move. Then it's only a sideways corrective like this, which is breaking out. In that case, the upside potential, even if we look at it from a triangle point of view, once the 5 legs of the triangle get over, or either case of a breakout, the upside potentials then are 920 above 1000, 12 and 1100 would be 1350 first, and then all the way to 1775. So overall, it looks like a stock which has got medium to long-term strong potential. It's only the short term which is looking dicey, with 660 as something to be watched out for, maximum 650 like that, because below that the pressure to downward is still quite heavy. It's open for much down. So I would look at it from that angle and then proceed with this stock from a medium to long-term perspective. So I do hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and do follow me for regular stock and index ideas. Until then, all the best with your trades and investing.